Hi, it's Karen here. Thank you for joining me. Today I thought we would paint these fun little pumpkins. Excuse me. It's going to be Halloween before we know it, so I thought we would get a bit of a head start on ourselves. And these are just on little pieces of watercolour. I bought some cards from a local shop here in the UK called The Range, and they're pre-cut cards. Not too expensive. I think you probably would get something similar in Michael's or somewhere like that if you're in the States, and maybe in Canada too. But these are great, so you can just use those to use as your as your base for your card. So that's what we're going to be painting today. So let's get started. Just put these aside. I've already pre-cut some little watercolour paper. These are what are they? Let me just get my yeah. These are 4x4. So it's a nice 4 inches by 4 inches. So it's a really nice size. So I'm going straight in with my micron pen, 0.5, and I'm just going to draw straight onto my watercolour paper. But if you'd rather, you can use your HB pencil. Now, I'm just going to do these really nice, simple, generic kind of oval shapes that make up our lovely I was going to say pineapple then, pumpkin. Not forgetting to put our little stem on, and I'm just going to give it a bit of a curly whirly bit there. Now I am just going to darken with my pen, just go over the lines just to ensure that you're grounding your pumpkin. And I'm going to tuck another one behind, and this one's going to be slightly on its side, and again just using these really nice easy oval shapes, kind of bean shapes I think, and then we're going to put another little stem in there, and then tucked behind I'm just going to do a bigger pumpkin. Now your pumpkin sizes can go to whatever size that you like. There's no hard and fast rules. You just go with what you think. Yeah, that looks good, I'm happy with that. And then just put a little bit on there, and I'm just going to give that a little swirl. Again, I'm just going to go into the bottom of the pumpkin just to ground it, just to make sure that its bottom is nicely grounded on our paper. Now, if you want to, I love Halloween and pumpkins and things, I'm just going to put some little hearts around because I just think that kind of looks quite cute. But it's up to you. If you want to, yeah, please do. If you don't, then leave that out. Give it a few minutes just to let the pen set. I'm using my size 4 Princeton round, which gives a really nice coverage when you're working on something as little as this. But if you want to go smaller, absolutely, you can do that. Oh, sorry, did I jog you? Now, I'm just going to go into my pan, and I'm just dropping in this lovely violet colour. Now I'm just going to drop in that just at the bottom. I'm not getting caught up with getting into all the nooks and crannies. I'm just dropping the watercolour in. Now white space is our friend, so don't get caught up with having to do every individual little bean shape, because that's not the the look that we're going for. We're going for nice and loose and lovely and free. So again, I'm just going to take my brush, and this is yellow ochre, and I'm just dropping this in, okay? And I'm not paying great attention to where I put my paint. I'm just dropping it in because I want some white space, because I think that will give us another dimension to our little watercolour. Also, I'm just going to go into my orange. Now, I'm working straight from the pan, and I'm just going to touch a little bit of scarlet, and that gives me a lovely, really lovely warm colour. Now, this is a creamier consistency of paint that I'm using now, and I'm just going to drop that in because I want a real orange pumpkin on this. Okay, now again, I'm just paying attention to my white space that I'm leaving. Yeah, I like that. Now I'm going to go back over into the other pumpkin, and I'm just going to drop in a little bit of orange in there, and just a little bit in there. Okay, if you want to damp your brush up a bit and just let that bleed in to get a nicer effect, yeah, absolutely do that. I'm gonna go into my orange and a touch of the yellow ochre, and I'm just going to darken it just where it comes from the stem, just a nod really, because that's where it grew. Okay, and it's as simple as that. Now I'm going to go into a bit of shadow colour, and this is Payne's Grey, but I've already got some in my palette, but you can use either Payne's Grey or indigo blue, or you can mix up a black and very light piece of black and a little bit of blue, maybe cobalt or something like that, or ultramarine. That will give you a nice shadow colour. And got a bit of a hair on there, so using the side of my brush, I'm just rubbing it. Don't go backwards and forwards, because that won't give us the look that we want. We just want clean sweeps just on the base of our pumpkin, so it's grounding our colour, our pumpkins down on the ground. Now I'm going into, I've got a bit of a sort of a sagey green on my palette, but I'm just going to go into green and a little bit of blue. This is ultramarine, and it gives you a really nice green, and I'm just dropping that in there. I'm not going all over the stem. I'm just dropping little bits in, and then I'm going to go into Van Dyke Brown. Just take a little bit off. If you've got some tissue, just dab that just to get the excess off, and then I'm just going to drop just a touch in there, and maybe just a touch on the top. And it's as simple as that. It absolutely is. Now, if you want to, I've got a little bit of orange left, so I'm just going to drop a little bit, just to give it a little bit of a pop there. Okay, and let's give it this, because we want this one really orange, don't we? Okay, that's it. It's as simple as that, and I think it really makes a fun, quick and easy little card for you to do. So I'll just bring the card, I'll just move my paints out of the way. This is a really nice little card for Halloween. So there's that one, and there's that one. Now, if you wanted to, you could take your watercolour brush, and you could just go around the edges if you wanted to. Let's just do that now, and you can just catch the edge. If you wanted to put gold on there, that would be nice, and then you can just pop that on, and it makes a really sweet card. Or if you want to, you can just put it onto your watercolour card, and you can make one from your watercolour or your cardstock. So there are two fun, very easy little pumpkins getting ready for Halloween. Hope you have a good day. See you again soon. Bye.